and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriott Glasgow and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are. And tonight is a culmination of a year's work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh men, Johnny Hill and Tansy Lee, to Benny Lynch, to Jackie Patterson, to Dick McTaggart, MBE, the greatest boxer never to turn professional. Still, he became a world champion in 1956 when he won Olympic gold. 1966 brought us Walter McGowan, the 70s, Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt. In 1984, Edinburgh man Murray Sutherland, he became the IBF 154-pound world champion. Murray emigrated to Canada, but he's still a Scotsman. The 90s gave us Pat Clinton and Paul Weir. The new millennium brought Scott Harrison, Alex Arthur, and three-weight world champion Ricky Burns. And in May 2021, Josh Taylor became the first Scot and only the sixth boxer worldwide to become the undisputed champion of the world in the four-belt era. Yes, Scottish boxing. It tells a beautiful story. And it's really those stories that we're hoping to celebrate here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriott Glasgow and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are. And tonight is a culmination of a year's work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh men, Johnny Hill and Tansy Lee, to Benny Lynch, to Jackie Patterson, to Dick McTaggart, MBE, the greatest boxer never to turn professional. Still, he became a world champion in 1956 when he won Olympic gold. 1966 brought us Walter McGowan, the 70s, Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt. In 1984, Edinburgh man Murray Sutherland, he became the IBF 154-pound world champion. Murray emigrated to Canada, but he's still a Scotsman. The 90s gave us Pat Clinton and Paul Weir. The new millennium brought Scott Harrison, Alex Arthur, and three-weight world champion Ricky Burns. And in May 2021, Josh Taylor became the first Scot and only the sixth boxer worldwide to become the undisputed champion of the world in the four-belt era. Yes, Scottish boxing. It tells a beautiful story, and it's really those stories that we're hoping to celebrate here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriott Glasgow and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are. And tonight is a culmination of a year's work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh men, Johnny Hill and Tansy Lee, to Benny Lynch, to Jackie Patterson, to Dick McTaggart, MBE, the greatest boxer never to turn professional. Still, he became a world champion in 1956 when he won Olympic gold. 1966 brought us Walter McGowan. The 70s, Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt. In 1984, Edinburgh man Murray Sutherland. He became the IBF 154-pound world champion. Murray emigrated to Canada, but he's still a Scotsman. The 90s gave us Pat Clinton and Paul Weir. The new millennium brought Scott Harrison, Alex Arthur, and three-weight world champion Ricky Burns. And in May 2021, Josh Taylor became the first Scot and only the sixth boxer worldwide to become the undisputed champion of the world in the four-belt era. Yes, Scottish boxing. It tells a beautiful story, and it's really those stories that we're hoping to celebrate here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriott Glasgow and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are. And tonight is a culmination of a year's work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh men, Johnny Hill and Tansy Lee, to Benny Lynch, to Jackie Patterson, to Dick McTaggart, MBE, the greatest boxer never to turn professional. Still, he became a world champion in 1956 when he won Olympic gold. 1966 brought us Walter McGowan. The 70s, Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt. In 1984, Edinburgh man Murray Sutherland. He became the IBF 154-pound world champion. Murray emigrated to Canada, but he's still a Scotsman. The 90s gave us Pat Clinton and Paul Weir. The new millennium brought Scott Harrison, Alex Arthur, and three-weight world champion Ricky Burns. And in May 2021, Josh Taylor became the first Scot and only the sixth boxer worldwide to become the undisputed champion of the world in the four-belt era. Yes, Scottish boxing. It tells a beautiful story, and it's really those stories that we're hoping to celebrate here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriott Glasgow and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are. And tonight is a culmination of a year's work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh men.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Boxing Scotland's Golden Gloves Youth and Elite Championships. My name is Jamie O'Neill and we are just about ready to go. We've put this link for ring 2 in the comments. Joining me right side, Ben Holme. How you doing, Ben?
Yeah, I'm good. Yourself?
I'll move up a wee back, so I think we've got a bit of space there.
Back in the hot seat again.
Yeah,
it's been a long weekend.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to go into bout number 1, Dion and Fatima Sadiq. Pass to your ring announcer, Craig Stephen, who's announcing both boxers.
Introducing first, boxing out of the red corner, boxing the Royal Boxing Club at Edinburgh, presenting Fatima Sadiq. And boxing across the ring in the blue corner, boxing to the Icons Boxing Club, the Easter House, he is Dion.
So, you're watching JATV Live's coverage of the Golden Gloves Youth and Elite Championships with me, Jamie O'Neill, and Boxing Scotland's Ben Holme. We're into round number 1. Dion from Icons Gym and Fatima Siddiq from Royals. We have had a long weekend. It was a busy day yesterday. We had our Scotland vs Ireland International. We're going to get some guests on as well as a few boxers that are here that are travelling this week. Nice wee right there landing from Fatima's Dion. That's just stalked her around the ring. Fatima's using that ring space very well. She was very relaxed in that ring, Fatima Siddiq in the red corner. So John Riley will be up next, and he's boxing Declan Riley. Don't think they're related, but they'll be up next in this ring. Darcy Hoy's asking online. Shout out to Super Grand Poland if you're watching. Been quite an impressive start for both these boxers in the ring. This is elite 57 kilogram division. Nice work there again from Fatima. She's really very calm and composed and relaxed, and she's executing those punches just at the right time. Just as nice left there landing from Dion just at the end there as we got into the final few seconds around number 1. Nice start there for me. Fatima very calm, composed. Just going to make Dion work for this. So ring 2 is just about to go. There is a link in the description if you're watching. We'll just quickly have a wee look at what we've got in this ring. Here we go. Don't know if you can see that. I'll just read through it. So Fatima Siddiq, Dion Poland, up next Declan Riley and John Riley. I won't go through them all. What I'm going to do, if you look at what it says ring 2, so bout number 11, 13, 15 and 20 and 23 that are due to be in ring 1 are now being moved over, so they will be in ring 2 once ring 2 is finished. Ring 2 has got 2, 4, 6 bouts today. They're just starting their first one. So ring 2 on the other stream, which you can find in Boxing Scotland's YouTube channel. Nathan Lundy and Billy McKenzie just starting their first bout. Once the 6 bouts in ring 2 are finished, we will then shift some of them from ring 1 over, but I'll keep you right. So John Riley will be on this ring that you're watching now, if you're watching me, and he'll be up next. Don't forget, click like and subscribe. And if you'd like to do me a favour, head over to JATV Live later. Click like and subscribe on our channel as well. You'll get to see some of these bouts back. So Fatima's corner is asking her to put up the pressure, but I think that's what Dion's wanting, to try to lure Fatima back in and do the opposite with this round. I think for me, I expect to see Dion just putting up the pressure a wee bit. You can see what she's trying to pull Fatima in and box at her pace, but Fatima's also trying to do the same. I think Fatima's finding much success in the back foot. But the pace of this, it just feels very calm, collected. Be interested to see what happens in round number 3. Very few seconds in round number 2, and then we will go into the bout list. So I'll give you a list of the bouts in both rounds. So I'm on my lonesome just now. Ben is dealing with some things. Let's have a quick look at what we've got coming up. So Greg Patterson, someone's just asked, he will be in ring number 2 now. So that's Greg Patterson, Russell Phipps, Niall Kelly, Joe Kinsella, Miles McGee, Fraser Knowles, Richard McDonald, Liam Henry, Connor Sharp and Kavit Azizi will be moving to ring 2. So ring 2 only has 6 bouts, which are up on your screen now, and once they're done we will then start to see the ones from ring 2. So I'm going to go back in the ring for the 3rd and final round with Dion Poland and Fatima Sadiq. This. If you just sit there, we see.
Every time. Standing there, Farrah, just waiting. Keep it easy. Shot. Go on, Farrah. There you go, then, Farrah. Keep the jab on Farrah.
So Ben is joining us again. This has been good. Fatima's very, very impressive.
Yeah.
I think both of them are trying to lure each other in.
Okay.
But Fatima, the first round definitely took it. I think Dion was a bit busy in the second round. This round, I think they do need to turn the pressure up a wee bit if they want this bout. I've explained some of the changes to the schedule.
Yeah, so we've got 5 belts from ring 1. We'll move over to ring 2 once the youth belts conclude in ring 2. It saves what we had yesterday, but we're trying to figure out where belts will be.
Up next in here, Declan Riley, John Riley, Gordon Ward, Farrah Aborodi, then Aiden Roger and Fabrizio Di Battista. We might do that in Italian, commentate in Italian that one.
You're Italian, aren't you? Family.
I did an interview with Fabrizio and
right. In Italian.
the beginning of it was just the basics.
Right.
How are you?
I've got family in Italy as well, in Sorrento.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. I was there 2020.
I've got an auntie from England. She moved to Italy as an English teacher in Italy.
Fatima is doing brilliant in here.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just I see what Dion's trying to do, but I just think Fatima's just kept calm throughout, just boxed how she's wanted to box and really forced Dion to have to push forward. I don't know if Dion done enough there. There was some parts in round 2, but Fatima just, to me, just boxed really, really well. So we'll have the results of bout number 1. Just a second, we pass to Craig Stephen with the official announcement. Just before that, we'll show you again up on the screen. These are the bouts for ring number 2. You can see a few walkovers there. But let's pass back to Craig Stephen. And don't forget we are adding bouts. So well done to Fatima. I said you guys can see how much it means to her, but I think she boxed greatly. Ben's going to ask her for a wee interview, so they'll post that on Box Scotland's Instagram later. But great work there from Fatima Sadiq. So now we're going to go into bout number 2. Declan Riley and John Riley. They're in the ring already. Get Louisville versus Skyax.
So, ladies and gentlemen, ring number 1 contest number 21, 3 rounds. Golden Plus, 57 kilo division. Referee international announcers. Introducing first the leg corner. Also to the Louisville, Motherwell, Glasgow, Declan Riley. In the blue corner, posing for Skyax, boxing the lead, John Riley.
So we get John Riley and Declan Riley. Declan Riley's in the red corner. John Riley in the blue. I don't think you can get any more confusing. So you get Declan Riley from Blueville in the red corner and John Riley from Skyax in the blue corner. Here we go, round number 1. Quick start to the round from both these boxers. This is the Elite 57 kg. Nice shot there from Declan, the red.
Yeah, so just next Saturday between 8 and 10.
Nice big left air landing from John in the blue. These two have really upped the tempo. We're only in bout number 2. Great combinations there coming from John. It's Declan, who was very much fired up in the earlier part of the round. There's no wee bit of disruption to his rhythm, but he is. You can see us looking for those openings. Nice head movement there from Declan. Big shots are coming from John again. You can see how focused he's looking in his eyes. Declan leading. John in. Oh, a big nice left there landing. And then John responds. Nice work again from John in the blue corner. Last 10 seconds of round number 1.
The winner and through in the blue corner,
So just as a bit of win, Nathan Lundy in ring 2 just picked up the win there.
How did that first round go? Sorry, I was speaking to
brilliant.
Fatima Sadiq, who just won our opening contest for an interview for social media later. So
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that actually.
I was just her 3rd bout ever, Fatima.
Have
which
I
didn't
seen it
realise.
before? Have we seen it?
Yeah, but it must have been the development championships. But that was only her 3rd. Dion
She's got
had around 20, so
Yeah.
there was a golfing experience. But
I think she must have tried to suss Dion out before she came, because she just was like so calm and just Dion was just not been able to find a rhythm.
I'll be honest, I only saw the 3rd round because I was busy trying to put fires out again.
Yeah. You get your wee fireman Sam.
I know. But from what I saw, yeah, no, she looked like a skilled boxer. I think she said she'd been boxing for just 4 years. So she's through to our elite final. That was a semi-final. She will then face Lindsay Fulton from Highland Boxing Academy.
We need to mark that down as one to watch. I think. So this has been quite explosive. The 2 Rileys in the ring. John Riley and the blue, Declan Riley in the red.
The life of Riley, is that?
Yeah. There's another Riley in the ring 2. Riley McMillan boxing in ring number 2 against Connor Anderson, just about to start.
So we've got Declan Riley from Blue Vale in the red, and John Riley
Could they make it any more confusing?
Skyax Boxing Club in Dundee. I was there just before Christmas. I met a Hollywood star. I think I told you that before.
Yeah.
I've since seen him in a movie. When I went there, I hadn't actually seen any of the films he was in. I believe he's been in Dunkirk, and it's a guy called Barry Keogh, he's an Irish actor. But
These 2 have been brilliant, honestly. I do think for me, John has just been edging it for me. He's been throwing a lot of accurate, big, long arm shots. Declan at the beginning of the first round he seemed really up for it. He was like just trying to get in the inside, but John was using that jab well. Look,
it's good left hand. John obviously a southpaw. That straight left hand from the southpaw stance.
Going to get a count now. Kind of thought that would come sooner or later, which I assume because you can see Declan as he's got that strength and that ability, but he's just finding it difficult to get any rhythm.
Yeah, it's another great straight left hand there from John Riley from Skyax. It's such a sharp punch. The way he throws it, it's been very, very successful.
And he's been like that since later in the first round. I do think Declan tried to take the fight to him. I know I don't say the word fight. Craig Stephen will pull me up, but if you know what I mean. I'll just quickly show you what we've got coming up. And again, if you look at the left hand side, the ones that mark ring 2. So Greg Patterson, Russell Phipps, Niall Kelly, Joe Kinsella, Miles McGee, Fraser Knowles, Richard McDonald, Liam Henry, Connor Sharp and Kavi Azizi will be added to the bouts that are going to go in ring 2. So after these are done, that's when we'll start seeing the rest. But here we go, third and final round between John and Declan Riley. Just a wee adjustment to John's shots needed to be done, just so it was clear where the waist is. I think Declan needs to find a way. You've seen him try to do it. He needs to try and find a way to get in the inside. Seen it a few times, like Martin Kerr, who's boxing. He's boxing, I think, 8th in this ring. Is a smaller boxer, but he'll duck the jabs coming towards him. He'll just get slightly under them, not too much, just duck his head ever so slightly, and then get in the inside and throw big power body shots. I think that's what Declan needs to maybe look at. So when you're dealing with an opponent, you can see he's gone for the body. If Declan throws a big shot to the body, take the wind out of John here. But as I said, since later in the first round, I've seen John use those big arms and really set the tone and the pace of this bout. Again, I've seen more the same. John really making it difficult for Declan. He's heard that. Finally, see there. John just lifting his hand. Not so much holding Declan back, but just making it difficult for him to get in there. Great work there from both boxers, particularly John Riley. I think he executed that game plan very well. If you look at way back at the beginning of the round, Declan was more of the aggressor, really pushing, trying to get John in the back foot. But I can only see this going one way. But we'll pass to Craig Stephen with the official announcement in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, move out to ring number 1 is on contest number 21. So Henderson, one last check for the boxers. We have a unanimous decision. Goes to the wrong winner. That is through to the next round in the blue corner. And please, ladies and gentlemen, the applause going blue nails, Declan Ryan. Contest 22 and 23 in ring 1 are both walkovers. Contest 22 in the legal gloves fairweight 57 kilo division. Red corner with a draw, therefore Josh Alexander from Joseph's walks over to the next round. Contest 23, 60 kilo illegal gloves. We have a blue corner with a draw, therefore Ross Hutchison, Doom Hamers, walks over to the next round. Contest number 24 in ring 1 is Byron at Doom Valley. And the boxers, please. So, ladies and gentlemen, contest number 24 in ring number 133 rounds. Plus 60 kilo lightweight division. In charge of referee, international star referee, Mr. John Medina. Introducing a red corner, boxing for Doom Valley Boxing, down there to the airship, Gordon Ward. In the blue corner, boxing for the Lion, boxing for Ali Farrah.
Always good to stick with that.
So this is the third bout, bout number 5 on our list. Gordon Ward and Fawaz Abarodi, Doon Valley and Byron. We go with round number 1.
I think there's a big tray there. So we've got Fawaz Abarod in the blue from Byron Box Club in Aberdeen, and Gordon Ward from Doon Valley in the red. Fawaz, who's competed at the male world championships before. He got a victory there as well before going out in this following round.
The style of these two, it's class, man.
Yeah, we had a great contest last year. Remember, we had Fawaz versus Peter Payton in the semi-finals of last year's. Peter Payton getting the win on that occasion, then going on to win the elite title at our elite finals. Nice right hand there from Fawaz, just backing Gordon Ward into the corner. Very fast, isn't it? You notice the speed is the thing that immediately catches your eye with Fawaz. just that hand speed.
And he's pulling back just at the right time. He's making it difficult.
He's
Very early in the round, we were seeing we snap at that left hook coming from Gordon. Once or twice maybe caught Farrah with it, but not enough, I think, to take this round. I think Farrah's just been in control.
Yeah, it's that straight right hand against the southpaw. That's the punch you want to throw against a southpaw. It's the way he's backing Gordon. He's using his feet just to back Gordon into the corners, and then he's unloading the shots.
When he's pulling back, even if no shots are actually exchanged, Gordon's using up that energy. He's throwing these shots, he's tying himself out, and Farrah's just taking control of this bout and really forcing his opponent to do what he wants him to do.
Unanimous decision. And take the winner through to the next round in the red corner, Anderson. And please, ladies and gentlemen, get the applause going. Your boys, Lennon.
Woof. Was a great first round. We've got a wee space here because we've got a guest coming very soon, so it's not that we've fell out with each other or anything. But yeah, brilliant first round. I thought it was going to be a bit more even at the beginning, but Farrah just took over. There was a nice wee snap left hook that Gordon was using right at the beginning. He's landed it maybe once or twice in that round, but Farrah's, I think, he anticipates it coming back. He's stepping back just at the right time. So we'll just ask. We've got our producer coming there and asking us questions when we're live. So we'll go round number 2.
See a Keel Ahmed there, maybe get a Keel on as well.
Oh yeah, it'd be brilliant for.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, Kieran and Inverruri. Boxers, please.
Two hands working.
So number 2, contest number 14.
So now Gordon is just up the game a wee bit. He's going to have to do it, but Farrah responding as I would expect him to respond.
And in the blue corner, boxing Inverruri, boxing club Liam Quick.
It's been decent. I think Gordon is trying to up the pressure a bit, but Farrah again is he's just trying to take control, and he's kept control really since very early in the first round. Farrah again just taking that step back, making Gordon miss. Gordon's using up that energy, trying to land shots, no finding success.
You do notice his output has slowed down Farrah. I think it's something we saw last year against
that's all right. I think he likely knows he's taking the first round. Take a wee breather in this round, but don't get caught up. I mean, Gordon, I think, can be a dangerous boxer to face. Gordon is finding some success here and there. I think Farrah just taking the pace down ever so slightly. Maybe take a wee breath, but don't come complacent. Don't put yourself out there, because you can tell they both want it, and they both have the ability as well. I think Gordon, as I said, that wee snap left, he was thrown in the first round. If he executes that at the right time, he'll definitely find success. Final few seconds around. Number 2 here for the Golden Gloves Youth and Elite Championships at Ravenscraig. You're watching JATV Live and Boxing Scotland's coverage on Boxing Scotland's YouTube channel. Now joining us at ringside, Luca Flynn. How you doing, Luca?
Alright, Jamie, how are you?
I'm good, man. You've grown up a lot since that first interview. We talked about this yesterday with Liam Duncan. Have you boxed both of them yet?
No,
just Liam?
No, just
Many
Liam.
times you boxed Liam now?
8.
What's the record?
5-3 to me.
Winning record, that's what you want.
And I said to you last year, oh, he's going to box again. You were, no, I don't think so. I think I'm going to move up. So what happened? Did he move up or you?
We both just moved up at like equal age, you know what I mean?
But it's a brilliant meet. I was saying it's definitely still in the top 2. If it's not the most watched video or the
I heard you say that yesterday on the Scotland v Ireland thing.
Yeah. So we're going to the final round here for bout number 5 on the list, the third bout in ring 1. Now look, you're heading away.
Yeah, I'm going away on Wednesday to France for a training camp and a duel match after, like at the end of it.
So it'll be similar to what Ireland just done with us.
Yeah.
But how many are gone?
I think there's a good squad. I don't know the exact number, but there's definitely a good squad that we're going over.
I think it's junior and youth, so it's what, 15 or 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's quite
Well, you're going to have a time and a half. It's going to enjoy that. What are you thinking about this bout?
I think I've given it to Blue so far. I think he's been the more dominant in the middle of the ring, landing the cleaner punches. But Red's no mug. When he's hitting with power. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think he's using a lot of power when he's trying. Farrah in the blue. The first round he was taking wee steps back and just making them miss. But you've seen there that he was getting caught up sometimes in round 2.
Yeah.
Like Gordon can be dangerous. You were supporting John Riley. That's great, no?
Yeah.
That's brilliant, man.
He used to box from Lockheed years ago. But he's now boxing for Skyx, but I'm still behind him. I still support him.
That's good, man.
I get good drums with him through in Dundee, sparring and that. So
Joseph Riley is his granddad. The grand and granddad I was watching online.
Yeah.
But it was confusing for us with Declan Riley, John Riley. Declan for Blue Vale was in the red corner. I was like, yeah, they could have made it a bit easier. Just the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
So how's you've been yet any bouts you had this year? None yet? This will be your first?
Yeah, but apart from the Scottish, this will be the first bouts.
Oh yeah.
You won the junior Golden Gloves title last month. At the Boxing Scotland School and Junior Championships. There was a good ring announcer that day. Announcing you to
He keeps telling us he nominated himself for Ring Announcer of the Year.
See, Blue's showing a bit of flair now, just almost toying one.
Yeah. It must be frustrating, I find. The frustration for the red corner that I think he definitely has that ability to land big shots, and he's just not been able to execute it as well.
That's what happens when you box at a top level, though.
Yeah. Luca, before we pass back, good luck this week. Keep in touch.
Yeah, I will.
Let us know how it goes on. I keep saying we should be doing video diaries and that, and you should be travelling, just saying how things go. But as long as you're not out partying and running away with the French girlfriends or whatever, that should be alright. But listen, just for talking to you, we're going to pass back the official announcement in the ring. Craig Stephen.
Number 1. Result of contest number 24, a very close contest, a 3-2 split decision. It goes in favour of the winner through the next round. In the blue corner, and please, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for the award.
See if I can see it. Get Lockman on. Get Lockman on talking about his robbery. But if we see a kill,
so let's have a wee look. Next up, Aiden Roger and Fabrizio Di Battista. So you see it there, Bilal Wahid gets a walkover after Christian Passiti withdraws from walk-in. So Aiden Roger from Southside Boxing Academy and Sparta's Fabrizio Di Battista is up next in this ring. In just in a moment they'll make their way to the ring.
Number 1, contest number 26, Southside and Sparta. Coaches, please.
So you're going to do this in Italian. So Jamie's going to commentate this one in Italian.
Buongiorno. I'll just need to go through all the swear words I remember. That's usually what you learn first.
So contest number 26, ring number 1, 3-minute rounds, 3 lane. Both guns elite, 63.5 weight cutting division. Referee in charge, Mr. George Brown. Introducing the red corner. Boxing for the Southside Boxing Academy, joined by Glasgow, Aiden Roger. In the blue corner. Boxing for the Sparta Boxing Academy, Greensboro, Fabrizio Battista.
So this should be a decent bout. Aiden Roger we've seen box yesterday and then last week as well on the Southside Boxing Academy home show. He was top of the belt. Here we go, round number 1.
Let's ring to that.
Step across after you throw the jab, step across. That's the shot there, you should throw it. Touch. Good. Right hand needs to come out early, Aiden. Left hand's asking for it. Double jab. Good. Good. Right hand over the top. Second phase, move your feet in. First phase, move your second phase, push your feet through. Draw. Good, punch it. Bang. 3. 3. Yes, okay. Right hand needs to come round. Touch. There. Good. Good. Bring it up, bring it up. Bring the uppercut up, bring it up through the body. Switch. Switch him up. Switch him up. Good shot. Edge. Step off to the centre. No, good. 3 step to centre.
Nice work there for Aiden, just waiting for the right time to throw those jabs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go back to ring number 2, result of contest number 13. We have a unanimous decision. Goes in favour of the winner through to the next round. The red corner, Zane Lawson.
So Zane Lawson picks up the win from Kane Boxing Club. And round 2.
How are you feeling today, Jamie, after last night?
I'm just, I feel like I've had a hangover, but I've
not been drinking.
Not really with a headache or anything, just the tiredness.
Yeah, I'm the same. It was a long day of boxing yesterday.
Nice work there from Fabrizio, just as the bell sounds. I think this could be a bit even just now for me. Still maybe able to play for. Have a wee quick look. That's a photo I took of the plan. So we are currently on bout 7. Next up will be Taylor Ryan, Dylan Smith, then Martin Kerr and Swabe Mohammed. Then Greg Patterson will be moving to ring 2. Then with Cameron Fraser and Evan Friel. And Niall Kelly and Joe Kinsella moving to ring 2 as well. Here we go with round number 2 and ring number 1. Fabrizio Di Battista and Aiden Roger. Shout out to Lexi and Ava who's watching online. Oh, he's last. So Eamon Amish is on the final bout in this ring. You said when is he on? He's on in a bit of time, I don't know.
He was our silver medalist last year in our elite finals. Lost to Conor McDonald from Bravehearts in the final of the super heavyweights. We're looking to go one further this year. Although I've heard Paul Clarkson's one to watch. I think he's only had 4 bouts or something from Craig Miller, but I have been told he's maybe quite good. I've not seen him myself. But somebody tipped him to win the whole thing, the super heavyweight title. Yeah. I won't say who it was, but a reliable source.
You can tell me later.
Stuart Ferguson. Yeah, I think he saw him recently and thought he was pretty good. So we'll wait. Obviously, he's got to go do it in the ring. He's put some pressure on his shoulders. We already have Nathan Tarr from Barhead booked his place in that final. And that is a semi-final. There's only 2 elite semi-finals on today. Our first bout, Fatima Sadiq booking her place in the final, beating Dion Polland. She'll now box Lindsay Fulton. And our last bout of the day, same as yesterday actually, it was our first and last bouts for the 2 semis. All of our elite semi-finals, apart from those bouts, will take place next Saturday. And in ring number 2 next Saturday, it's all of the all of the youth finals. So we have elite semi-finals and youth finals next Saturday.
Back in the ring, seeing a bit of to and fro going on. Fabrizio, you got successful there. It's Aiden. You can see he's trying to phase him, trying to throw those big shots. Still trying to suss each other's next move out. Big left there coming from Aiden. Fabricio now lifts his guard. I think we had a wee bit of a head clash there. If he checks him over, he's fine. The thing with Aiden is that if he does get the opportunity to unload 2 or 3 shots, he can throw these very quick power shots that just come out of nowhere. I think Fabrizio's a tough cookie. He's got a few shots of his own.
Yeah, we've seen him a few times, national championships. Sam McLeod in the corner there for Sparta. Anthony Quayle, is it?
Yeah, Anthony Quayle.
I knew it was Anton, I was thinking the surname was like, was it Quayle? Yeah.
They had a good show, Southside Boxing Academy, last week at Hampden. I think there's still a lot to play for in this. I've seen, I know Aiden boxed yesterday, but I think Aiden has more in him, and I've seen Fabrizio box many times. So I'm still just waiting for one of them to sort of put their foot down and take charge of the round. If they watch back that bout that we just had before this one with Farrah and Gordon, you can sort of see, maybe get some pointers. Nice shot landing there from Aiden.
So we're not going to have a break today, we're going to go right through.
Yeah, that's good. Just get it done.
Yeah, so there will not be an interval. Hopefully they're bringing some food to us at some point. But for those who didn't watch last night, we had a dual international with Ireland. 13 contests, Scotland victors in all 13. It was a clean sweep. I think a couple of them could have gone, or maybe even should have gone the other way. But
yeah, there's a lot of good, like the early ones were very well matched up. There was 1 or 2 that were could have went either way, or maybe we fought. The Stephanie Kieran once, I watched some of that back, and she was blocking a lot what was coming at her. So although at times her opponent did look busier, Stephanie had her guard up and bottle it. So I think that I would take an argument against that.
But all in all, I mean, the vast majority of them were clear Scottish victories.
Yeah,
there was some great boxing on display.
I think Scotland done great.
Who was your fighter of the night?
I had a few. I love watching Drew Lemons and Leo Church, but Issa Ukram, a few people have actually messaged me about him, and I just think he's got a nice sort of charisma in the ring. Yeah. Very sleek and just very comfortable, and I think he's grown into that. The same way last year I was shouting for the heavens about how well Robert McNulty had progressed. I think Issa Ukram for me is definitely one that people need to watch. I know he wasn't boxing last night, but as well, Oral Zalaji has came on and maybe a bit disheartened last year with the elites. He then boxed Matthew McDonald about a week later in his home show and he bet him. So I think since then he sort of took the defeat and now he's bouncing back. So Oral Zalaji, I know he wasn't boxing last night, but he's another one I think I'd want to watch. But Issa Ukram definitely, I think, the boxer of the night for me.
He's a slick southpaw. I do like a slick southpaw, if I'm honest. So I've had a lot of people say to me, Sonny Kerr, they thought was.
Oh, do you know what? Sorry, it just slipped my mind. Sonny Kerr is just. I commented on a post about him that I'd seen, because I just think he boxed brilliantly as well, and he's got like a great domineering attitude.
Confidence. It's
but
it comes off.
But he can back it up. It's like you can have this cockiness,
Yeah.
and but he can back it up. And at the end of the day, when you're in that ring, you've got an opponent. Get all the friendships out the window. You can shake and hug it out at the end.
Yeah, but the style he boxes, hands down, he needs to be confident in order to box in that kind of Roy Jones hands down style.
So we're going to pass to Craig Stephen with the official announcement in ring number 1 for bout number 7. So I think I could agree with that. It was a split decision, 4-1. But I feel like either boxer, if they could have maybe upped the game a wee bit. I know, when will Aiden be boxing next?
So he goes through to the semi-finals, which is next Saturday. So I believe he will box another Sparta boxer in that semi-final, Bilal Wahid, who got the walkover against Christian Pachetti. So it will be Aiden against another Sparta boxer next Saturday. And then we have another quarter-final coming up now in the same weight category. Taylor Ryan from East Isles Phoenix versus Dylan Smith from Alloa. And they will box the winner of Martin Kerr versus Shoaib Mohammed from Rob Roy, which is our contest after that. So
sometimes I'm hopeless with names, but I recognise both these boxers that are in the ring. I'll let Craig introduce them, and then I'll be back in a wee second with our thoughts. So go round number 1.
So this is a light welterweight, 63.5 kilo quarter final.
Taylor Ryan in the red corner, Dylan Smith in the blue. I like rounds that start like this. Just, you know what, just get in there and just get in amongst it. They've not wasted any time and try to suss each other out. Just start throwing the jabs. Nice work there from Dylan in the blue. As Taylor tries to push him with the back foot, but he looks quite comfortable there. Taylor doing well there to keep his guard up to block the straight jab, so Dylan switched it up and he's just swinging around his jab landing. Both boxers getting busy, but I just think Dylan is showing a bit of class here with on that back foot.
Yeah.
Just
Obviously, southpaw.
We'll go back to ring number 2.
He switch hits though. He's southpaw, but he seems to switch between the stances.
One last check for the boxers. They come together with the referee, Mr.
So he's back in the southpaw stance now.
Taylor's not really keen on him.
He's
trying not to give him any space, but he is using the ring space well. But Taylor's just hunting him down constantly on his case.
And please, your appreciation. 2 namers, Jake Brennan.
Big finish, Dee. Step back, reset.
We go for round number 1. I think both of them kept busy throughout. I think blue corner for me just maybe landing some nicer shots, although I think the red corner's thrown more. He's thrown a lot of the jabs, but no, them are landing. Get some characters in this bout.
We get a lot of people doing faces and stuff as they walk past behind the camera. So. Yesterday we were getting photos and everything taken.
Oh, do you know, I had, just reminded me, I was doing an interview in North Glasgow, and my mate that goes to that gym. So we were doing an interview set up like this, and he decides to get changed, stripped fully naked to get changed right behind the camera, knowing that it was going to just mess up the interview. So we go round number 2. You'll know who he is as well if he's watching.
The sport's not short of characters.
Oh, I know.
So, ladies and gentlemen, contest number 16, ring 2, not only a Golden Gloves prelim, this is the Dundee Derby.
We've got Dundee Derby in ring 2.
Gold Gloves Youth Championship.
Dundee Union, Lockheed, Dean, Polis and Harris Cohen.
Mr. Paul O'Connor, once again to the referee. Introducing first, in the red corner, he boxes for the Dundee University Boxing Club.
Evan Field has not boxed yet. He will be up in 2 bouts' time for David Miller, who's asking online.
Lockheed Boxing Club, Dundee, Dean Bow.
We're in the ring now. Taylor Rye on the red corner, Dylan Smith in the blue. Again, good work there from Dylan. Taylor has been on his case.
Double it. Big tempo, come on. Let's see, Dave. Big tempo, come on. Double it, double it, double it.
So Dylan Smith did box yesterday, boxed Nathan Gilmore.
That's it, double.
I remember that. Yesterday's a bit of a blur.
It's a bit of a blur, yeah. There's some great boxing, some great boxing, both during the day at this competition and then in the evening for the dual international.
Nice work there from Taylor.
Fast hands, go. Let go.
Sonny Kerr, the same weight as these two we were talking about, he is still a youth. But next year will be a senior, I believe, so might be in this competition. That'd be interesting to see actually Sonny at the elite level and how he could get on.
Make sure you catch that counter.
I think Taylor's not back down. He's not always finding success in his work, but he is here and there. And he's just been slowly trying to chip away. I think he maybe needs to up the pressure a bit. But Dylan just, I think, still seems comfortable. There we go with the bell for round number 2. You're watching the Golden Gloves Youth and Elite Championships here at Ravenscraig on Boxing Scotland's official YouTube channel. You can watch it back or you can watch ring 2 later and then come back to this and then rewind it back and then watch it again, send it to your granny, let her watch it.
Have we got Jared watching today?
Oh no, Jared's
From
away.
Ireland.
We've got a big fan, Jared, he called us Tam and Victor, but he was meaning Jack and Victor, and it started the whole.
I'm Jack, you're Victor, is that right?
Yeah,
or is it the other way around?
I think so. But
We got Stuart Ferguson. Oh no, I thought he was coming up.
Allison on.
He did join us for the GB Championships, if you remember.
Yeah, he did.
Did some commentary.
And he was good, really good.
He was good, yeah.
Should we go with
He was too good, that's why he's not been back.
Yeah,
Take
we
the
were
job.
like, nah, go away. Third and final round. Here
What
between Taylor Ryan and Dylan Smith.
Nobody beats Joe Ham though.
Oh, he was here yesterday.
Was
he?
he?
Walked past yesterday.
Oh, we should have brought Joe on. I didn't realise he was here.
That was Alex Arthur and Robert McNulty bout as well. He was commentating on. So hello to Lennon Murray, who's watching online. David Miller, it'll be in this ring. Evan Friel, reboxing.
No TV cameras for him today.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to see when that's going to be on so we can watch it.
I think I got told of the autumn. It's still a while.
They're not as quick as us with their editing.
Yeah. Evan Friel going to be part of a Channel 4 documentary, I believe.
Back it up. Go downstairs as well.
Looks experienced.
Big strong finish now, Key. Come on, big strong finish. Back it up. Double it, back.
That go right up.
Then back down. Step back, reset. Clock.
I guess maybe a bit closer than what I'm seeing because Taylor Ryan in the red corner, he has just kept going. I think he's managed to pace well so he's not using too much energy and just kept trying to tick away at his opponent, Dylan Smith. I think in the earlier rounds I've maybe seen Dylan Smith landing a lot of cleaner shots, but we've seen Taylor doing well in this round.
Final bell.
No long to wait as we pass to Craig Stephen with the official announcement.
We have a unanimous decision. It goes in favour of the winner through the next round. In the blue corner,
well done there to Dylan. I definitely think Dylan picked up More shots landed nicely, a bit more in control, but Taylor did do well. He stuck in there and just kept trying to chop away. So I don't know, other than maybe just setting the tempo up, trying to find bigger shots, I don't really know what advice I could give him. Oh, this is going to be interesting next. So we've got Rob Roy in Renfrewshire Boxing, Martin Kerr and Mohammed Swaib Mohammed. Have a wee look at the bout list there, if you can see that clearly. 3 3-minute rounds, Craig just said. Elite 63.5 kg. So I'll pass back to Craig as he introduces the boxers.
And of course, in the blue corner, boxing for the Rob Roy, boxing for Glasgow, Shoaib Mohammed.
So we go round number 1. Swaib Mohammed and Martin Kerr. Swaib will need to watch as Martin getting on that inside and throwing those big body shots. Martin will quickly move from the body to the head. Shout out to Swaib's family are watching. I recognise some of them in the crowd from Facebook. Swaib's quite an experienced boxer. He's seen a few posts, some of the medals he picked up a few years ago. So I know he's been around. Amy Fox, I'll find out for you. I'll see if I can get an answer for that. How many women entered this year? 64 and 66 kg. David Miller, Evan is up next. It'll be this round, but he'll be up next. So Evan and Cameron Fraser is up next. Fred Hannaway will be boxing in ring 2, and that will be next. So Fred Hannaway and Finlay Brown are up next in ring number 2, so that's in the other stream. I'll send you a wee link if you just wait a wee second. Lennon Smith will be boxing in this ring. Just got to move my seat up a wee bit so you can see me. Ben's away firefighting. So let me have a wee look. So some people are asking some questions. We'll quickly go through some of this here. So we are currently on bout number 9 of the day, Martin Kerr and Swaib Mohammed. The next bout's a walkover. Then the following bout will be in ring 2 in 2 bouts time. So in this round we'll have Cameron Fraser and Evan Friel, and then Jack Fisher and Lennon Smith, and then Darrow Gray, James McCool, and then Richard McDonald, Liam Henry, Kieran Buck and Paul Greville, Connor Sharp, Kavi Azizi, and Paul Clarkson and Amish Eamon. Fred Hanaway and Finlay Brown is the last bout in ring 2, which will be up next before we send some of them over. Here's round number 2, or bout number 7. Fraser Knowles will be in ring 2. A shout out to Antonine Boxing. Hope you recover well.
So this will be our final youth contest in ring 2 of the weekend, and when this is over, we will share the
So Renfrewshire are in the unique position where they've got 2 boxers in 2 different rings at the same time. We get Finlay Brown in ring 2, and they've got Martin Kerr in ring number 1. Nice work there from Martin. You can see the difference. Swaib Mohammed, not an easy opponent to be dominant over. Normally we see Martin get in there very quick. He is finding it a bit difficult to be as dominant as he was yesterday, but they call him the Tasmanian Devil. They don't call him that for nothing. Right, there's a wee bit of a head clash there. There we go. It's Martin there. Gets into his rhythm. Martin now powering forward. Swaib try to use those long ups to keep that distance. There we go for end of ring, round number 2. So just finished looking at that bout list. So the ones marked ring 2 will be starting next. So Greg Patterson, Russell Phipps, and then Niall Kelly, Joe Kinsella, Miles McGee and Fraser Knowles, Richard McDonald, Liam Henry and Connor Sharp and Kavi Azizi will move to ring 2, and they'll be in that order from after this bout, with Finlay Brown and Fred Hanaway to go third and final round.
How's it going so far?
Don't think Martin has been as dominant with Swabe. Until now, I think now he's
he had a good win yesterday. He stopped somebody with body shots, is that right?
Yeah. I've lost my paper yesterday.
I forget. Yeah, without looking at the paperwork, but I remember it being a very good performance by Martin Kerr.
Yeah, he can quickly switch down to the body, the head, very, very fast. I've seen pictures of Suhaib Mohammed. He's been around for years in boxing. Moved a few clubs here and there. When he's at Rob Roy. There we go, nice work again from Martin. So it was Thomas Foley.
Right.
Martin boxed yesterday.
It was the body shots that really, but he's been caught there by Martin Kerr.
So
I don't know if he thought that was low, but nothing pulled up. But the body shots definitely hurt Martin Kerr.
And he listens to his corner very well, Martin does. It's almost like they're playing the PlayStation, sitting there and they just dish out the commands.
Nice and tight with that first shot, shot.
Nice double jab there from Martin. So Habe's a tough character. It's not a lot of these big shots he's in. You can see Martin looks a bit frustrated. Maybe so he's using that jab of his own quite well at times.
Colin Kearney watching today, last year's 63.5 kilogram champion, sitting over behind the pillar is probably why you didn't see him. He beat Charlie Doig from St Francis in last year's light welterweight elite final. One of these two boxers will hope to replicate what he did last year.
There we go, third and final round. Martin hugs his opponent there after a great effort from both. I think this decision might be a bit close for. I think Martin done enough as the aggressor, but you can see even from his face, Swabe did use that jab very, very effectively. I just love Martin's character. He's such a pleasant young guy, man. Yeah, but we passed to Craig Stephen in the ring with the official announcement. Well done out, Martin. His teammate is in ring 2, Finlay Brown. I think so you've done well in that bout. You can see from Martin's face. I know there's a wee head clash as well at one point.
So Martin goes through to the semi-final of the light welterweight. Heel box. It was Dylan Smith from Alloa won the previous contest. So our last two winners will meet next weekend, next Saturday in the semi-final.
So he was sitting up watching that in the stands.
Right. You get a lot of that, people staying to watch, knowing who they're going to face in the next contest.
So ladies and gentlemen, we jump a contest as contest number 13 is going to ring number 2.
So this is even Frio that people were asking. He's boxing Cameron Fraser.
Ring number 1. this is 3 Kieran mounts. We are welterweight 67 kilo division, Scottish Elite Golden Gloves. George Burns is referee first. In the ring corner, boxing the Dion, boxing from Aiden, Kieran Fraser. And in the blue corner, boxing for the Easter House, Phoenix, boxing club, Evan Friel.
Just let me know when. This is a quarter-final. In the 67 kilogram category, Cameron Fraser from Kincorth in the red versus Evan Friel from Easterhouse Phoenix in the blue. As me and Jamie were saying earlier, Evan's going to be part of a Channel 4 documentary covering people from the community of Easterhouse. So they were here filming our development championships earlier this year, where Evan was a part of, filming a couple of his bouts. I believe that'll be on Channel 4 in the autumn. This is a step up for Evan into our Golden Gloves competition.
So ladies and gentlemen, we move back to ring 2, our final youth contest of the afternoon.
Go and see what's there.
Boxers go for the final check with their doctor. So ladies and gentlemen, in ring number 2 we have a 4-1 split decision. It goes in favour of the winner, who's through to the next round in the red corner, Fred Halloway. And please keep the applause going right for Shars, Finlay Brown.
Nice. Now go.
So ladies and gentlemen, our next contest in ring 1 will be, and ring 2 of ring 1 will be one of ring 1 contests. It will be contest 30 from ring 1, and that is Granite City and Renfrewshire. Contest, please.
Inside now.
So ring number 1 contest number 30 of the elites
Here, go.
is 3 3-minute rounds. Scottish Golden Glove Elite Championship 67 kilo division.
I got vegetables. I was going to say.
There's a welterweight
Last
contest.
time they just did the meat one.
Referee in charge for this one, Mr. Jim Bender. Introducing the red corner, boxing for the Granite City Boxing Club, Aberdeen, Greg Patterson.
So we're not in a break, so we're going to try and grab our lunch in between these bouts. So it's good if we go quiet for a bit. We've got Evan Friel
Cameron Fraser
in the ring and Cameron Fraser.
Just to note, the youth belts have now concluded in ring 2, so we have the first of the elite belts moving to ring 2, so you can find that in the other streams. So the first belt, Greg Patterson from Granite City versus Russell Phipps from Renfrewshire, is about to take place. That is in ring number 2 on the other stream, or you can see half of the ring from where we are.
We tell them just to stay there.
We're going to have a standing count now for Evan Friel. Cameron Fraser forcing the standing count.
Refereeing now, so just timed that well there.
The stream last night. Yeah. I thought you were out at a meal or something. Just trying to cook.
I did my mobile phone at the same time.
Was it good?
Aye, it's good.
So you was watching
The
it?
left hand. Controlled. Again. Here.
Big shot there from Aiden Field. But no, a few settings this round. It'd be interesting. Can even, wow, I think Evan was just going to go for it there. We'll pass to Craig Stephen, official announcement in the ring.
There's veggie on the box shelf there. It's marked up which ones are veggie.
This is for the Latin ring number 1. The song of contest number 31. We have a 4-1 split decision between the winner and through to the next round in the ring corner.
Could have done a Cameron Fraser, unlucky for Evan Field. You've seen that he went for it in the last round. Was a split decision though, if we can take any comfort in that. I was watching that whilst eating my lasagna. That was because we were speaking about.
That's why we're being quiet.
We were talking about Italy and that, and that's how they were like, oh, do you know what, we'll make some lasagna for them.
Aye. They had a vegetable lasagna as well, which was good. Stuart Ferguson's now going to tell us all about the lasagna. How was it, Stuart? Huh? That's live, yeah? They just roll it on.
This is Jack Fisher and Lennon Smith. There's a few people waiting online. I like Lennon Smith. I like his style.
Boxing to the New Hill Boxing Club manager Jack Fisher. And boxing in the blue corner, boxing to the hillside, Golden Gloves Boxing Club, Lennon Smith.
So Lennon Smith is from the Golden Gloves Boxing Club.
Right, Jack, right fist up like man.
There we go, Jack Fisher. Very capable boxer. Ring with Lennon Smith, who's sort of built his resume in the last year or so. I know that because he boxed my mate at Western District Novice show, and it was just to get some of the bouts up. We've seen him box at National Development Championships. He boxed yesterday in ring 2.
I think he beat Axel and Goy from Rob Roy.
He did.
we saw the development championships.
Which is a bit of a statement.
Yeah, Axel's a very aggressive, you know, a good puncher. Axel is strong boxer. So must have showed his boxing skills. That we didn't see it because we were covering ring 1.
But Jack Fisher, similar height, build to Lennon. Very nice use of the jab there. He's taking a few shots back himself, but doesn't seem that phased.
So it's Jack Fisher from Newark Hill in the red. Lennon Smith from Kilsyth, Golden Gloves in the blue. So we're now up to the light middleweights. This is a 71 kilogram quarter final.
I had a chat with Martin Kerr just quickly there, and then Sohaib's family. Martin Kerr did feel it was a bit low, the shot.
Right. Yeah, it did. I saw him grimace.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if it was because of the. From where I was, I think the punch I couldn't see just due to the bodies if it was low, but I saw the grimace.
Push on. Got double up, step out of the second one. Go again.
That was your lasagna.
Oh, it was nice. It was good. My family would be proud of that. Shout out to Casey Smith. He's supporting Lennon.
Manage your distance, David. Double up. Too long, Charlie. Go wheel.
I'd be interested to find out a bit more about Lennon Smith, because if he was boxing in that Western District novice show, and then we've seen him boxing National Development Championships, and he's obviously worked hard to come up and to face someone like Jack Fisher, and to be doing well as well.
So we're going to have 3 more contests in this ring after this one.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, we're not too far actually away from. Because just due to the withdrawals and due to some of them being in ring 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So
about another hour of boxing, so it'll be quite an early finish, which just as well after yesterday's mammoth boxing.
Oh, no.
Antonine said, great stream lads, hangover city.
I know, I've seen that. I think for you. They had their weddings as well.
Oh, of course,
John and
they're
Anna.
all dressed up.
A very close contest, a 3-2 split decision. Goes in favour of the winner through to the next round in the red corner, Greg Patterson.
Greg Patterson picking up the win in ring 2.
So that'll be an all Aberdeen semi-final next week. Greg Patterson will box Cameron Fraser from Kincorth, we saw in this ring win the last contest. So Greg Patterson from Granite City and Cameron Fraser from Kincorth. So at least one Aberdeen boxer will be in the final of the 67 kilogram category. Can't keep the Aberdeen boxers down, Jenny.
Yeah. You just love the weather down here, that's why he's like.
It's more wet Glasgow way than it's quite dry up north. Cold.
Start slagging us, mate.
Press on back, press on back. Press on back. Right, work him on the ropes now. Come on the ropes. Move on.
So again, ring number 2 will have some elite belts. We're about to have Niall Kelly from Broxburn, the Development C champion. At welterweight versus Joe Kinsella from Highland Boxing Academy. So that is in ring number 2. You can probably see on the stream Niall Kelly and Joe Kinsella just about to go into the ring.
think a wee bit of a head clash there.
Nice and busy, Jack. Come on.
So ladies and
Go
gentlemen,
again, don't let the second one.
their elite contest number 32 will be our
Push
next
it, go,
contest.
go, go, right hand back, right hook down at the top.
Can we have boxers, please?
Wait too long, Jack, you need to press this. And you go, on you go. And you go. Stay there, Jack.
Elite
Stay there.
contest 32.
Back in.
3-minute rounds. Prelim in the elite golden gloves, 67 kilo.
Press on, Jack. Back to the boy. Press on there. Press on.
Introducing the red
Back in the back, press Jack. Come on. Press on there. Again.
Jack, you're turning up the pressure on Lennon.
Take it up, Jack. Press on, Jack. Press on. That's that. Watch out.
And
Jack,
the Highland Boxing Academy, Inverness, Joe Kinsella.
Jack, let's go. He's here. Go again. Jack. Keep on there. Much better. Watch your heats. Go again, Jack. Come on. Let's go. Push your in with the punches, Jack. Watch that. Right there at the top. Step in with the punches. Jack. Take him out his comfort zone now. Go again. Get me long. Jack, first to the punches.
Final few seconds of this round.
Stay away, Jack. First to the punch, Jack. Let's go. Come on, step back into it.
We got one more round left. It'll be interesting.
Shove off. Stay away, Jack. Stay away. Watch your heats. Keep them in, Jack. Get on your jab first, Jack. Go again, Jack, right away. Stay there, Blue. Walk in there, Jack. Walk in there. Walk. Stay away, Jack. First there. It's time, Jack. Step in. Stay away, Jack. Walk him up, Jack. Go again. Go again.
Another great round there. We'll find out in just a moment. I was watching for the sidelines. I was saying a lot to Sonny McCormick, Renfrewshire Boxing. I think this was a good challenge for Lennon. As I said, I'd like to know more of his stories. So it was that long ago he was boxing an novice, so he has came through the ranks quite quickly. I think Jack is probably a test for him, but I'm guessing this might be close. We'll see how it went. I didn't see all round 3. Go back to Craig Stephen with the official announcement in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, go back to ring number 1 for the results of contest number 23. We have a unanimous decision goes in favour of the winner in the blue corner, Lennon Smith. And
Well done there to Lennon Smith, picking up that one. As I said, he has came through the ranks quite quickly. At least enough for me to notice him, which means I've seen him a bit. Next up, Darrow Gray and James McCool. We'll let Craig Stephen announce them in just a moment.
so we want to move contest 34, contest 35 is a walkover. So contest 35, light giveaway, 71 kilo, 18 gloves. We have a red from the corner. Therefore, Highlands and Ross McAllister walks over to the next round. So our next contest, Aiden at 32, is contest number 36. Also, just against the ring, that's Kieran with going into the 4th hour Aiden. So the equal introductions. This is 3 3-minute rounds. 3-man, elite golden gloves, 71 kilo, light, middleweight division. Let's make this one. St. John Medina, introducing in the red corner. He boxes for the Kingdom Boxing Club, the quality fight, presenting Darrow Gray. And across the ring in the blue corner, boxing to the kickoff, Boxing Club, Aberdeen, James McCool.
Nice straight jabs underneath and up the top, Daz. Good man. You with the back, man. There you are, good. Unlucky, Daz. You didn't get too desperate for the same punch. Switch up.
So let me just have a wee catch up with you lot. So in our ring, Darrow Gray, James McCool, Fraser Knowles and Miles McGee will be in ring 2 after this current bout. So Joe Kinsella and Niall Kelly, as far as I can see, yep, they're in ring 2. So Saul, you need to switch. You'll see a link up in the comments. You need to switch to ring 2 to watch Miles McGee and Fraser Knowles. That'll be on next. Lennon Smith, I just had a quick chat with him. He did start boxing just a year ago, when he boxed my mate. He's now had 13 bouts in a year, and as I said, I was just interested in what his story was because I've seen him fly through, doing really, really well and getting better each time. So, in the ring, Darrow Gray in the red corner, James McCool in the blue. Darrow picked up the win against Joseph Galloway yesterday. Seen a nice wee exchange. Yeah, well, James McCool is landing some big shots in the back foot there. Big right there coming from Darrow. Felt that. There we go, nice left and right. Darrow trying to force his opponent back. But James can work well there on the back foot, he's got the long arms for it. There we go with round number 1. So how you all doing? Let me move up on that. Let me get comfy because Ben he's gone back and forward. He's also watching some of the bouts in the next round.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the owner of a Peugeot True,
that's my car. Joke. There's a minibus walking the door. So you're watching JATV Live's coverage of Boxing Scotland's Golden Gloves Youth and Elite Championships here at Ravenscraig Sports Facility in Motherwell. My name is Jamie O'Neill, and we have 2 bouts left after this. Let's go back into ring number 1. Darrow Gray and James McCool, round number 2.
In the red corner, Niall Kelly.
So Niall Kelly picks up the win in the second ring, which means next up in that ring is Miles McGee and Fraser Knowles.
That's a boy, good. It's alright, that's a boy.
So just
I was just about to say Darrow's slowing down slightly, but nice work there from James. So he tries to fire back some shots, but Darrow picking up some shots on the inside. Nice work, moves to the body, James blocks it. James responds to some headshots of his own. Some landing in the gloves here. These are powerful shots, you'd still feel them through the gloves, I guess. But not much in picking up points though.
It's all long range, does. Close it. Close the distance, Darrow. Right, go. Keep going.
This is we're getting to this point in the bout where maybe the stamina's slowing a bit. You're feeling those big shots coming towards you.
very short delay in ring 2 for operational reasons.
That's it. Go on, son.
Last minute,
Darrow. That's it, lads. It's time now. Come on, let's go.
Last minute, Darrow, let's go. Work inside.
Good.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, ring number 2, we are good to go with Elite Contest number 34. So walk in and walk ends. Boxers, please.
Last 30, guys, let's go.
Start picking them with the power, Daz, if you can.
This is the pace, I think. Works better for James. He can pick off his shots very nicely here.
Mr. Jim Pender is the referee in charge. Introducing first.
Like James has
Boxing out of the red corner, boxing forward.
done well in this round, starting to find his rhythm. Darrow slowed down ever so slightly. Maybe used a lot of energy in round number 1.
Boxing club in the city of Edinburgh, Razor Knoll.
I've got this one apiece. I think Darrow very explosive in the first round. Really get in James's face. James has now came back, the pace has slowed a bit. He's kept his cool. He knows he needs to be in there for 3 rounds. We'll see what goes on around number 3. But for me, I've got them 1 each. I'll pass back straight to the ring just before we go into round number 3. In fact, before that, quickly just give you some information. We've got our JATV Live presents Scottish Boxing Year Awards Friday the 28th of July, Glasgow Marriott Hotel. Tickets are available. We are looking for sponsorship, so if you are in a position to sponsor us, jamie@jtvlive.com or WhatsApp 07933 860 363. Here we go, round number 3. Darrow Gray and James McCool. Your referee is John McKenna. Our ring announcer for today and for last night and yesterday is international sports announcer Craig Stephen, who also won Ring Announcer of the Year at our Scottish Boxing of the Year Awards last year. He's also our host. So it's a tale of 2 halves this. We'll see who prevails, who gets to take charge, and we'll just get a tug in Darrow's shots. Nice work again from James. I think now the pace is more to James's liking. Darrow found a lot of success, I think, in the first round. Yeah, Brandon Lee Brown, you can rewatch the streams, they'll stay up. There may be a slight adjustment period as YouTube uploads a HD quality version of what we've posted. Where are we sitting? So Anne Armstrong's joining me again at ringside.
I know, before I go home.
Thanks for coming on last night as well.
It was brilliant. I've had a lot of positive feedback today actually. 1 or 2 of the boxing clubs that are coming to the show are now pushing ticket sales.
Oh, brilliant.
So
well, I've not even
good.
posted the interview. I was going to try and do some
but a
editing
lot of
last
people
night.
did watch it anyway.
Yeah. So we'll post the interview separate as well, so we'll just really give that a good push, because it's a
Much appreciated.
great idea and a great event. We also got a nice wee selfie posted that on my Instagram.
Yeah, it was nice. I posted it on mine as well.
How you been today?
Aye, good. I only had one kid on today, Jake. He had a very slick Kieran Hardy boy, but I knew it was going to be tough for Jake today. So, but he held his own for 3 rounds. He did the club proud. But Kieran Hardy boy is the one that's in the final, and he deserves to be there. We move on. As I always tell my boys, we just move on. Yeah, Ross is into the semi-finals next week, so Alicia's in the finals.
I love Ross.
He's in the semis. So.
And Alicia as well.
She's got a straight final, so she's in the finals in the 15th of April.
Well, she has worked hard. I know,
she's been doing well this year.
Yep. So we going to go back to Craig Stephen with the official announcement here for bout number 36 on the 36 of the weekend. 17 supposed to be the day minus the walkovers and what we've swapped over to ring number 2. Next up in this ring will be Kieran Buck and Paul Greville. And then lastly it will be Paul Clarkson and Eamon Amish. So we do have Richard McDonald and Liam Henry and Connor Sharp and Kavi Azizi that will be in ring 2. So if you're looking for those bouts, head over to the ring 2 stream. But we'll pass to Craig Stephen with the official announcement. We've done that to James. As I said, the first round for me, I had Darrow up. I think he was a lot more aggressive, a lot busier, but then the pace slowed down and it sort of suited James's style, and he's taking the win. So well done to him. Next up, Kieran Buck and Paul Greville.
Split it into the 2 rings now, as well. The rest of the bouts are in the 2 rings.
Yeah.
You're only filming this ring, though,
I'm filming this one. Box Talk's got the other one over there. It's been a long weekend.
You're not tired today?
Yeah. Exhausted.
I was lucky I didn't have to drive home. I stayed at the hotel last night.
Oh, brilliant.
Because I knew I was back here. So
I think I might do that next time if it is a weekend gone. See me going back to Barlow, getting up earlier and coming back.
The Scottish team did well yesterday, though.
13 out of 13.
Did well. It's good that they're putting these things on though when there's actually championships going on up here for the whole weekend. We may as well have had something, and it's great that Craig's going to do that now.
There's a few of the lads. There's speaking to me, Luca Flynn. They're heading to France to do a similar
They're away on
thing.
Wednesday. They're away on Wednesday. There's quite a few of the team going.
It's good that they get that experience. Like I remember a few years ago when I met Luca, he was tiny, and he just
look at him now.
We spoke about this sort of things, like where boxing could take you.
It's watching all the younger ones, the amount of years that I've been in this boxing journey, and watching all these kids that are stepping through now, moving from school to junior to youth to now seniors, and the difference in them, the transition that they've all made.
There's a boxer there, Lennon Smith, who I seen boxing an Obby show last year, and I was like, I'm wondering how, because I see him constantly now, and he's doing well. They've done well in the development championships, and he's done well. He's won his 2 bouts yesterday today. So I went just popping my head. I went, when did you start boxing? He went, last year, May.
So he's only been boxing that long?
13 bouts
already.
I think he'll do well. He's got a good. I mean, he's obviously got the work ethic and put in the time, and he's doing well. He boxed Jack Fisher, who I thought would have been a tough opponent for him. But he managed it well. It was a test, but he done well.
But you have only 13 bouts in that year. Most boxers don't even get that, do you?
That's what I kept seeing him when I was like, because he boxed my mate. He did it.
What club's he from?
So it's Golden Gloves.
What's that?
So it's Golden Gloves.
They're getting them active, they're keeping them active.
But it's good to see that. Last year it was like Robert McNulty I'd seen take that step up and started becoming. There's a few boxers. He said Akram as well last night.
Sonny Kerr.
Oh, Sonny Kerr as well. Yeah.
I thought Sonny Kerr and Issa last night and Nick.
But do you know what? Even
Nick's ringcraft. Goodness me.
And Leo Charts and Drew Lemon to start off, and Akil Ahmed was just brilliant as well.
I mean, he's old school. He's been here a long time, and
just
look at the age he is, and he still did that last night. He still performed like that. pleasure to watch him. He was away. He was back in the days where Dennis Brothers was about. They all trained together. Akil's still here. All these years later. I thought it was nice to watch him last night because I've not seen him for a long time boxing. Because he was at the GBs and now he's back up to Scotland and not doing that anymore.
Mason Doc, you're asking will the Scotland vs England stream be put on your channel to watch? We're in discussions with that, so that may in a few days' time we may have the bouts posted on JATV Live's YouTube and Facebook channels. So keep an eye out. We've got a lot of editing to do to get there, but we need to take out all the music.
Your weekend doesn't even finish now?
Nah. I'm just looking forward to going home and just partying through as much as I can.
And you're back up to do it all again next weekend?
Yeah, next weekend I'm going to come back. I might leave some equipment here, like that tripod. I might just.
Will it be safe?
I might put Boxing Scotland's got
a space through here somewhere.
Yeah, they keep the rings in there. They hire something there to keep their rings in it. These rings stay here and they own it. So I'll just stick that in.
That's ideal, isn't it? I thought the rings were brought from somewhere else. I never realised they were kept.
I think they used to do that, and then as the good tournaments come up, they just.
It's good then.
It's like shipping containers that are out the front.
Right.
So Kieran Buck and Paul Grable, Fallswood and Barhead. That reminds me, Nathan Ty, me and him are supposed to do a podcast a few times and times keep clashing. I want to start doing that. I need to come get a few your crew on as well.
Yeah, it'd be nice, yeah.
There's a lot of characters in your job.
A lot of characters. Not just one, quite a few. I've seen Kieran box before, Fallswood boys. Tough, durable boxer. Strong one. I took Turple to spar him. Turple Ali, I took him up to Fordwood to spar him. A bit liked Turple as well, to be honest, but Kieran was extremely strong. Different weight class.
This is 86 kg.
Yeah.
Got one more after this in 92 plus. With Paul Parks and Eamon Amish.
Two big strong boys, eh?
Yeah, I know it's still early on the match, but when you're seeing these big boys like this and they've got that stamina.
To be able to do 3 rounds at this pace.
Whether they last the 3 rounds is another. I mean, I think we've seen it there with the last bout with Darrow. With Darrow Gray, I think he maybe burnt out too much in the first round, and then the pace slowed down, which means James McCool then was able to box at the.
Another great club actually, both clubs, Barhead and Fordwood.
Yeah.
Another 2 great clubs that have been around a long time.
So in round 2, they're just about to announce the winner of the bout that we shifted over there, Miles McGee and Fraser Knowles.
Lockend and Lockheed.
Lockheed and Lockheed. Now someone's asking Sandy Reid. Laura was Sandy Reid withdrew, so Ross McAllister has now progressed.
Ring number 2.
We go with second round, ring number 1.
Elite contest number 34. We have a 4-1 split decision. Goes in favour of the winner through to the next round. In the red corner, Miles McGee.
So Miles McGee progresses in a 4-1 split decision in ring 2.
And please, ladies and gentlemen, show the appreciation for Fraser Knowles.
These officials must be tired today as well.
Oh no, I can see it.
I see a lot of them are here that were here last night as well.
Yeah.
And they're all back today.
Alison as well.
And
Alison as well.
Ipswich, and everybody's here. Marianne's here as well. She must be tired as well because she's been here all weekend. Lovely backhand.
I guess it's quite a close match up. The two of them on the geeing up, but
Lovely over the
possibly,
top there. Both catching each other.
yeah.
Oh, another left hook.
I wonder if they've boxed each other before.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. Try to think who had. Kieran had somebody in the Western District final. And I can't remember which club it was. But it wasn't a bad head. In November last year. But he got beat. I think it was on a split. But it was a similar style fight to this because he's a very come forward, aggressive. He likes to take it to them. Fearless. Look at them.
Yeah, I know.
Fearless.
I know.
Big strong guys though. Eh?
So Liam Henry and Richard McDonald has just started in ring 2. That was one I was looking forward to in this one. I've been
It's
watching
another ring
Liam
now.
Dion it, but I'll watch it back.
He's got the boy from Alloa, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Richard McDonald. I first seen him 2019. He boxed on Ravenscraig Boxing Home show. And he pops up here and there.
I think they've got 3 boys on today. I was
Yeah.
helping them with the wraps because they thought there was going to be an
Aye,
interval.
oh,
They thought there was going to be an interval, so they only done one of their boys' wraps. And they had 2 more boys in the row straight on after each other because they weren't having an interval. They were like, oh, we're never going to get all the wraps done.
So Dylan Smith was boxing earlier.
Yeah.
He boxed yesterday, boxed again today.
He's good.
He's a very good wee boxer.
I think he won today though, didn't he?
Yeah, he won. His opponent, Taylor Ryan, I think he was just relentless through it, but he wasn't really getting into the next gear. I think that's what maybe he did stay in there to the very end. Round number 3 now with Kieran Buck and Paul Greville. So next weekend you come down on the Friday or just come in the morning?
Just becoming the Saturday. I'm presuming the semi-finals will be Saturday. It might not be. They might be Sunday. I don't know because it's on.
You get up for that?
I usually leave Dumfries at 8, so up about
8?
7. Yeah, I've got to
So
leave at 8.
yes.
So
That's actually right.
that way I'm up here. I always come up for the last 30 minutes away in because I check my weights at the gym before we leave.
Oh,
And my scales are exactly the same as boxing Scotland's.
that's the same as me then from Barlock. I left. We got on the train about 8 this morning.
Did you?
They came through, so same amount of travelling.
Yeah, I can get up here in an hour and a half.
So these two are still going at it, keeping that same energy for round 1. Just get a bit tangled up here and then. There's still very much a wee bit of a scrap. It's good in a sense when it comes down to this and they put everything in, but
It's in the last round here.
But you feel for whoever
Loses.
because they've left everything in the ring and just,
Only one winner.
especially when other people can get walkovers and that, and you're like,
And you've got to work hard for your 3 rounds to try and get through to the next round.
like John Thompson for Lanark boxed back to back last year, and I think who he faced on the Sunday. Like the national developments and who he faced on the Sunday, that was his first bout of the weekend.
Yeah.
Whereas somebody boxed, other
3
people
times.
boxed
Well, that'll
Friday,
be their third
Saturday,
fight.
Sunday.
Aye, God. It's just the luck of the draw. Sometimes it is the luck of the draw. positive with his defence. Needs to be positive. Oh, nice uppercut.
They're going to be feeling it now as we get into the closing moments of this round.
Tired, but they're both still going for it. Jab first, Kieran. Lead with the jab and then. Good man.
Forgewood's just a year younger than me.
Is it? I never noticed that actually. It's on the back of the shorts.
Unless, maybe that was the year he was born.
Could be his age, let me see, 1987. No, I think that's when Forgewood opened. I don't think he was born in 1987.
So great bout there. We've got one more bout left in this round, but we'll pass to Craig Stephen. He's just getting the scores. We'll find out. Just pick up the win, but I think both of them should be proud of that performance and that done great.
Let's get these four boxes together. A very close contest, a 3-2 split decision. It goes in favour of the winner for the next round in the blue corner. And please, ladies and gentlemen, take two is in the great contest.
Unfortunately for Kieran, I did say it was going to go a feel for whoever leaves Disney won, but both of them put it all in there. And it was a 3-2 split as well, so very, very close.
Very difficult to score that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't like to be the judges doing that.
So we have one bout left in this round. Paul Clarkson, Eamon Amish. Joining me at ringside, Dunhamers and Armstrong.
So this is our final contest in ring one.
Now it's the big boys.
Yeah, here we go. So I think Eamon Amish should be coming for he won silver last year.
That's right, yeah.
But apparently Paul Clarkson is one to watch. They are big.
Big tall boy that in for Craig Miller. Have they seen the Craig Miller club out and about much in the last year or two, well, even before lockdown? I think that's probably why. It's good to see them back in the circuit. Brilliant.
A referee for this one, Scotland's finest. Introducing in the red corner, boxing for the Craig Miller Boxing Club, Paul Clarkson. In the blue corner, boxing for the Granite City Boxing Club, Eamon Amish.
So what weight class is this?
This is super heavyweight.
So this is 92 plus.
Is it super heavy?
It's 92 plus,
yeah.
this is,
Yeah.
92 plus. So does that mean they can be anything from that weight to whatever?
Yeah, that's my
It is,
understanding.
isn't it?
I know.
So Nathan Tarr's in this weight then,
Yeah.
Because Nathan won yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah. Yesterday's a bit of a bluff for me.
Yeah, he did win yesterday, big Nathan Tarr. So whoever wins this has got him in the final then?
Yeah.
Because this is the semi. So
Yeah,
Nathan
yeah.
won yesterday, yeah. I think, if I remember right, he stopped his opponent in the second round. Nathan.
We've got two semi-finals, the first one and the last one, so this is the second one. This one was Dion and Fatima.
Aye,
Fatima
that's it.
Sadiq. Did you watch
I
that?
watched. I never seen all of it, but yeah.
I thought she was brilliant. She was very like. You can see Dion was trying to lead top back, but it wasn't quite getting there. But she just seemed very calm. I think she only had 3 or 4 bouts.
Is that all she's had? Same for Dion. I'm sure she would have liked to have been in the final again this year.
I know.
It's a shame. She's another lovely kid. Another lovely kid.
Yes,
Circuit
yes.
Shoes. Craig Miller just waiting for him to come.
They'll pace it out, innit?
Yeah. Hamish is an awkward boxing. Awkward to boxing. These guys will be the same, they'll not get very many bouts throughout the year because there's just not that many of them around the circuit. I don't even know if there's that many down the way. Never mind in Scotland. Things off the jab.
Got a few seconds in round number 1. And the final bout of this afternoon. Nice wee early finish after a long weekend. A few weddings this weekend. Eddie Wilkie,
I seen it this morning. That must have been the people that were in last night.
Oh no, they were at John and Anna. So John was a coach at Anthony.
Right.
So Leo Church's family were at the wedding, came here
and then went back. Brilliant.
Well, they'd booked a hotel months ago, so I think they just went back and stayed in the hotel.
But that's nice that they supported the boxing show as well.
Yeah, well, so Leo's brother, his mum, his dad, and that were here. A few of the Anthony boxers. We go round number 2. John McKenna swinging his arms as he goes past.
Number 2 with elite contest number 39. Referee has our boxers. We have a close one, a 3-2 split decision.
3-2 split in that ring.
Goes in favour of the winner through to the next round in the blue corner, Liam Henry.
So Liam Henry goes through to the next round of the competition. And ring number 2 was a 3-2 split against him and Richard McDonald. They've got one more bout there, Connor Sharp and Kavi Azizi.
Nice one too.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our next contest in ring number 2 is
all the back man again. Craig Miller
contest in this ring. Brought over from the elite ring is contest 42 of the elite Golden Gloves 86 kilo cruiserweight division. Referee in charge, Mr. Jim Bender, introducing in the red corner.
I think if Paul didn't hold his feet, he could probably move around here just working off his jab. Because he looks like he could maybe move his feet. Just doesn't do it all the time. He's got a good jab, like.
Boxing for the East Kilbride Boxing Club, Kana Azizi.
This is what his coach was trying to tell him to do, get on his toes and move. So he must be able to do that. Yeah, so he obviously can do that. It's box and move, yeah.
Referee make sure the commands are understood and followed.
One of our top referees.
I think we're
Taking
going to
off.
get
He's
a point
because he's been dealt.
deducted. Just
They're getting stricter that way. If you get dealt 3 times for holding, you get a point taken off.
so Eamon Amish with a point
shame, yeah.
deducted.
That's a point deducted. So that makes all the difference going into the last round now.
Yeah. They just need to go for it. They're both of them.
They're
innit?
both going to do that now. You can, well, certainly the blue corner's going to go for it. I think the Paul, is it Paul we call him?
Yeah.
Paul? I think he could actually box and move. I think his coach is saying that. Kenny's telling him to do that, so he must be able to box and move, and use his jab better. I've got a sore throat today with all the shouting I was doing last night. The photographers look tired today as well.
Yeah, they weren't here for the whole night. They left.
Did they? I thought that gentleman here, they was here
Oh,
quite late last night.
he was. We go third and final round of our final contest this afternoon. Paul Clarkson from Craig Miller in the red corner, and Eamon Amish races in the blue. And that's what we need to see more of this. They do have it in them. They're a bit cautious at times because it is big shots, so you don't want to be slipping up and get one of them in your face.
Everything's off the jab. There you are. Body shot with the backhand. She just straight punch when nice move. She straight punch when he throws his lead hand.
Yeah.
She just straight punch over the top. You can hear some of these shots, can't you?
I know, you feel them as well. Busy around, and it's they're both doing great. Sometimes that
both landing well there. He's got to take a point off him now. Oh, you're joking me.
We're getting a point deducted.
Oh well, that's evened it up now, then. So it's anybody's now.
Oh wow, they two need to just go for this, and they like to.
Last part of the fight now. Let's just go for it.
I don't know how much energy they've got. Final 10 seconds of round number 3.
10 seconds.
Eamon trying to unload. Well done to both of them. I'd like to see a wee bit more.
Just a bit more, both of them working at range would have been nice. I think Paul Miller could have boxed a lot better at range. I think he was capable of that. I've got no idea who's got that now with them both getting point taken off.
I know. I don't know how many bouts he's had. I don't think he's had that many, if you understand.
It can't be, because Craig Miller, as I say, I think they've only been back open excuse me, in the last year, I think, because I've not seen them about.
So we'll pass to Craig Stephen, the official announcement.
You know, asking us. We're not the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you wonder what the delay is, it has caught up a draw. We therefore go to preference, where every judge is just simply asked to select the winner. We have the decision. It's a 3-2 split decision. It goes in favour of the winner through to the next round in the blue corner.
So that was went right down to the closest decision you can get. It was a draw on the scorecard. Obviously, as Anne just said, both boxers had a point deducted. And then we had a 3-2 split when each of the judges will pick who they think overall done the best.
Right, I'll love you and leave you, big guy.
Aye, thank you.
Thank you.
And
I'll love you and leave you, big guy. I'm going to go home now and see my mum. Lovely to see you, mate. Take care.
Right.
Thanks for letting me on.
Cheers. So guys, that's it from us for the first weekend of the Youth and Elite Championships. I am exhausted, so God knows how you all feel. Andrew's got your Lennon Smith boxed earlier. I thought it was very close, but the points were taken off.
I thought when I heard the points taken off the second round, I was like,
We'll wait and speak to Ben. We wait there for 2 minutes, innit? Sorry, Eamon just coming over. So guys, that's it from me. Keep an eye on JATV Live's channel. We'll be posting some of the bouts from here, as well as some of the bouts from last night. That's really all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe. Head over to JATV Live. Click like there as well, and I'll see you shortly.
Your appreciation, please, ladies and gentlemen. Aloha's corner shot.
Quad muscle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriott Glasgow and a very warm welcome to JATV Live's inaugural Scottish Boxer of the Year Awards here for 2022. This is the brainchild of Jamie O'Neill from JATV, and this was originally scheduled for the autumn of 2020, but the global pandemic put paid to that. So here we are. And tonight is a culmination of a year's work that has seen over 1,000 nominations submitted, over 15 categories. Over the evening, we will recognise the nominees, we'll celebrate the winners, who our judges have painstakingly debated over. One thing we have learned is that every single one of these nominations is as important as the other. And there's no award show in the world that could truly reflect the amazing work which happens every day in every boxing gym around Scotland. This weekend sees the start of this year's Boxing Scotland Development Championships, the novices. It returns, and it's absolutely fantastic to think that some young boxers are stepping into the ring competitively for the very first time. And for them, their careers are only just beginning. For a wee country, Scotland punches hard. From each of these novices all the way to the top, the likes of Edinburgh men, Johnny Hill and Tansy Lee, to Benny Lynch, to Jackie Patterson, to Dick McTaggart, MBE, the greatest boxer never to turn professional. Still, he became a world champion in 1956 when he won Olympic gold. 1966 brought us Walter McGowan, the 70s, Ken Buchanan and Jim Watt. In 1984, Edinburgh man Murray Sutherland, he became the IBF 154-pound world champion. Murray emigrated to Canada, but he's still a Scotsman. The 90s gave us Pat Clinton and Paul Weir. The new millennium brought Scott Harrison, Alex Arthur, and 3-weight world champion Ricky Burns. And in May 2021, Josh Taylor became the first Scot and only the 6th boxer worldwide to become the undisputed champion of the world in the 4-belt era. Yes, Scottish boxing. It tells a beautiful story, and it's really those stories that we're hoping to celebrate here tonight.